It is your girl, Boss Lady Lexi. Hey everyone, how are you all doing? I am here today to talk about the fat girl struggles. Yes, we have a lot of struggles. Not only fat girl struggles, but it's also going to be struggles of people with disabilities. Such as myself, I have a huge disability. But first, I ask that you thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already to Boss Lady Lexi's channel. So, the first big girl struggle that I'm going to talk about is that daggone seatbelt. Y'all, I can put that seatbelt on the right way, but why does it somehow end up right here? I don't know what the problem is. I'm like, oh my gosh, why is it that way? Hey, pickers. So, I'll be like, girl struggle. It's traveling. But you may get some airlines that will say that you have to purchase two seats. Or you may not have to purchase two seats, but you have to go and get an extender so that you can snap that little short seatbelt that they have that they only make for the slim people. That's a big girl struggle. And the most embarrassing part is when you get on and you see the stewardess, you whisper, "Can I get an extender, please?" And she'll say, "Okay, one moment." Then she'll find you and get to your seat. "Here's your extender." Ma'am, did the whole plane have to know that my fat behind needed an extender? If I whispered it to you, why couldn't you just say, or just hand it to me because I already know what you're going to hand me? I remember when I didn't have to use an extender. That was like the best praise and glory to God in the highest, y'all. I was able to squeeze my fat behind in the middle seat. Don't ever miss your flight, because 9 times out of 10, your next flight, you will be in the middle seat. But I was in the middle seat and, I felt so good that I could fit in the middle seat and not touch nobody. Now, on to number 3 of the fat girl struggle. We have to walk a little bit slower than what the other people are doing. You can be with someone and they're walking super duper fast. Well, us fat girls, we got these thighs rubbing together and they're saying left, right, left, right, left, right, left. But they're moving at a slower pace. So that's another struggle. Another struggle, number 4, for us plus size fat people. Let's say you go to a mall. I remember I went to Tyson's Town Center Mall a long time ago. And me and one of my co-workers from Denny's, we was like, let's go there. So we went. It wasn't a goddamn thing we could fit in that daggone mall. Nothing. I think they may have had a Lane Bryant. And I was just there the other day and I didn't even see a Lane Bryant. I didn't see an Avenue. Back then I didn't see a Catherine's. I didn't see any of that. So I was like, that's why I hate Towson Town Center. You have to go to the strip malls and find your clothes. Like go in Rainbow. And sometimes Rainbow can be a hit or miss. So the fat girl struggle is really, really real. Now here's another fat girl struggle, number 5. Are y'all ready for this one? Let me know when y'all are ready. Because the fat girl struggle is you go to the doctor's office and they have these little teeny chairs with them arms on them. And you got to sit down and squeeze in that chair. You got to first figure out how you're going to sit down because people are always going to be staring at you. And you finally get in that seat and then your legs are rubbing up against the side of those rails. Oh my gosh. Do you know how many bruises I get from that? That's a fat girl struggle. Another fat girl struggle, and this is for people who catch public transportation. Y'all know them seats ain't big. You know it already. So when you sit down, you're still taking up part of another person's seat. So, and then God forbid, don't let a plus size person, hey, life to that T. You have to sit there and, they have to sit there next to you and you have to sit like this this is very uncomfortable to ride in. I went to Florida on the bus. No, I was on the train. I was on Amtrak. And while I was on the train, I was had the seat to myself. I was all nice and comfortable, and I was just in my own seat, minding my own business, looking out the window at the things that I never saw while I was in Florida. So then they sat this big woman. Why would you sit two big people together? I was so mad and angry. Do you hear me? I was disgusted. So I had to sit like this, or I had to keep like moving closer, closer, closer to the window because she kept leaning, and I believe she was a drug user. Yes, this was on the train, and I was coming from Florida to Baltimore. So that was a long train ride because I don't like to fly. Even though I know flying is only like 2 hours on the train, on the plane, versus almost 24 hours on the train. Oh my gosh, but one thing I will have to give Amtrak that credit for, those attendants did keep that bathroom clean. So that was a plus. But oh my gosh, that is just like the worst feeling. Do you hear me? Oh my gosh. Okay, now let's talk about the fat girl struggle with disabilities. And I'm going to talk about me. And I just said this on my other blog, but I remember when I could just get in my car, be comfortable, and go to where I had to go and walk tall and just walk like normal people. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you understand, Miss T, because when we get out the car and we have to get to where we're going, hey princess, it takes such a long time. It really does, and people don't understand. I have stage 4 osteoarthritis in both of my knees. I have facet arthritis in my L4, my L5. I have spinal stenosis in my C4 and my C5. So, yes, congratulations, Miss T, on your 80 pounds. I know that I have lost weight. I just don't know how much, I just don't know how much I have lost because I am so afraid of the scale. I used to be addicted to the scale, so now I don't have one. Oh, Miss T, I am so sorry you had a stroke. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. But people don't understand. Or like when you go in the grocery store, struggle, I think we're now on number 6. When you go to the grocery store, okay, I know that I can't walk through the whole store. I know that already. So one particular day, I got in one of those little scooters in the store, and the scooter stopped. It was dead. I was like, oh my gosh. Y'all, it was a struggle. When I tell you it was a struggle, Alexis and I transferred the stuff from out there into the cart. Y'all, I didn't even have the strength. When I say the strength, I didn't even have the strength to move the cart. But I told Alexis, go ahead over and get the lunch meat from the deli section, and I'll just go ahead and start checking out, because that was the closest thing. I was like, forget whatever else I needed. Y'all, I couldn't even bring the stuff up. My body was I was in so much pain. I had to lean over the cart to try and scan the stuff. I didn't even put it in the bag. I just threw it on the weight. And then finally, when Alexis came, I sat my behind down on that weight and put the stuff in the bag and left. Then came home and realized I left some of the stuff in the bag in one of the things. So I was like, I'm not going back. I couldn't. So that's another struggle. Okay, now another struggle is, I feel like the mall. Now, I may be wrong for this one, and you all can say whatever if you want in the comments if I am wrong for this. But I feel like if Walmart, Sam's Club, BJ's, Costco, ShopRite, if they can supply people that are disabled with those little scooter things that can get you around the store, I feel as though the mall should have those too, because it is very hard to walk around the mall. And for me, um, it's very hard for me to lift my walker and put it in the car and then have to take. I've done it, but let me tell you, it was a struggle. It was a major struggle. Yes, my knees be hurting, my back be hurting, but if I have my walker will keep me walking straight. And I just keep telling myself, I can do this. I can do this. I can keep going. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. And then when they go in the store, I can go in the store too. And even though I can't fit nothing in the store, as I said before, I can sit down on the walker until they finish doing whatever they're doing. Because that's a number 10, a number 11. I think we're on number 9 or 10 now. Stores don't have anywhere for you to sit. Once you get in the store, you just got to stand and prop yourself on this and prop yourself on that. It is very, very hard. You all don't know, living with a disability, I never ever thought it would be this hard. It is very hard. Yes, we have to keep pushing for us people who have disabilities. They just don't understand. Now this is this is number 11, but let me get a swallow, y'all. I got my water. That is so good. Okay, you know when you're disabled, you have to go to the motor vehicles. No, first you have to get the letters filled out from your doctor that you are disabled, and then go to the motor vehicles and get your little plaque or sticker, or you can get it on your tags. Why? When you park your car in one of them little parking things, in one of the parking spots, you know, people will look at you like, why is she in that parking spot? If she loses some weight, then she won't be disabled. See, people just don't know. They always presume. They don't know what is going on with your body. And it makes no sense at all. If somebody has that sticker, that means that they're disabled. They could have asthma. And you know, people with asthma, they can't walk long distances because they could have an attack. It stops their breathing, so they have to get that sticker. I mean, it is just really, really sad. Yes, they do. And see, Lady T, I agree with you. People look at me and be like, oh, she's too young to have a disability. She's too young to have that pretty face and are y'all ready for number 12? Number 12. See, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. There is a lot. I know. I hate that too. People just don't understand. Y'all, number 12. You got a cute face to be fat. What the heck? Where did you come up? Where do people come up with this kind of stuff? So you're telling me you got to be ugly to be fat? Come on, people, get real. Get real. It's not that anybody can be fat. Anybody. It doesn't matter whether you're cute, you're ugly, you're light skinned, you're brown skinned, you're Caucasian, you're Hispanic, you're Asian. It doesn't matter. If you're fat, you're just fat. And if you're cute, you're cute. What does that matter? Why even say that's so offensive? So what are you saying? Oh, if I got skinny, I'm going to be ugly? People just don't know what to say out their mouths. They really don't. And I think that is absolutely terrible. People shouldn't do that. I know I would never, ever say something like that. Because that is crazy. Crazy. And, you know, I may be out with my daughter or something, and I'll be like, oh, look at her. She's really, really cute. I like her outfit she got on. And I'll go up to that person and tell them, I'm like, I really like that outfit. I'm really digging that outfit. And, oh, your face is so beat. You're just so beautiful. That's a compliment. But to say, oh, You got a cute face to be fat. That's just the worst thing a person could ever say out their mouth. Right. That is absolutely right. I just have to tell them I love them. That is absolutely right. You know, people don't understand. It is so much that people don't understand that people with disabilities have to go through. It is just like when you at the mall, okay, and you want to go upstairs. And let's say you do have a walker. You know what we did with my walker? I told them, if you carry the walker up the escalator for me, I can make it. So we folded it up. I carried the little basket that was underneath, and I carried my daughter's bags and stuff, and she got on the escalator with the walker. Why should you have to walk all the way down to the end of the mall just to get on the elevator, go to the store that you want that's on the other end of the mall? Now let's forget, you got to walk all the way back down that hallway to get on the elevator to go back downstairs. Then yet again, you got to walk all the way back so that you can get back to your car. Malls, you need to have more elevators in the mall. Because that makes no sense that a disabled person would have to go through all of that. By the time they get finished getting to the elevator and back down to the other side of the store, they're already dead tired. Come on now, they don't understand. Okay, here's another struggle that of a disabled person, and I'm talking about me. I wish I could stand like this all day long, but I can't. So if I'm slouched over, if they hate so hard, they are hurting for something inside and can't but show the love and appreciate the attention. You know, it really helps if I lean like over like this, because that's the only way I can deal with the pain that I am feeling. Or I'll have to lean over to the side. I'll have to figure out a way to make it. And then I don't take my walker out because, you know, I get so tired of people looking at me and judging me and saying, oh, and you know, it even goes on in church. It goes on everywhere that you go. People are always whispering. I feel like if you have something to say, just say it. You know, you don't have to whisper. Come to me and say whatever it is you have to say. Whether it's good or bad, because guess what? I'm the one, either I'm not going to listen and pay you no attention, or I'm going to give you an answer to your question. Yes, I have to sit down in church a lot. You know why? Because I have bad knees. Not only do I have bad knees, I have a bad back. Not only do I have bad back, I got a bad neck. You know what else? And I got some bad arms. I can't use the word here, but I always say, dang, my body is so jacked up. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, but you know what? There's a good side to this. There is a good side. The good side is you're still mobile. I can still move my arms. I can still move my legs. Let me tell you another thing I can still do. I can still breathe. I can still talk. I can do everything that I used to could do. I just got to do it at a slower pace. At a slower pace. When it comes down to cooking, y'all, I cook Thanksgiving. I was in that my chair because I just keep it in the kitchen since I'm always in there cooking. And when I cook, my daughter be like, oh, cook me some too. So I don't have a problem with that. And she knows it. I love my kids. I will do whatever for my kids. Whatever for them. So, you know, we cooked all day on Thanksgiving. I was in that chair. And if my daughter said her back hurt and she needed to sit down, I was like, I'll go to the table. And you can go ahead and do what you got to do. You can sit in the chair. So, you know, it got done. Now, if they was, and I'm thankful for my kids because I couldn't lift that heavy stuff. I could prepare it, yes, but I couldn't lift it. Or I would have to put it in the chair and push the chair over to the stove and ease it onto the stove. And one great thing about it, I may be disabled, but I can keep my kitchen clean. I can keep my bathroom clean. It may take me a minute longer to do whatever it is. Y'all, when it's time to scrub that bathtub to get it all nice and bright and white, by the time I'm finished, I got to lean up against that wall in that bathroom. And I got to stand there for a good 5 or 10 minutes until I get myself together to make it back to this chair. Because I made my bedroom into an ensuite, just like I was in a hotel. So, that's just my struggles. Yes, I can't afford that motor scooter. Those are so expensive, but hey, we are blessed to be here. Yes, we are. I can't afford that motor scooter either. Not only can I not afford it, I don't even know how people get it in their car. That's number two. So forget all of that. I don't really need that unless, like I said, I'm going to the mall and I can use my walker. And yes, I got to, and that's another thing. I always ask my kids, is my shirt pulled all the way down? Is my butt not showing? Because my butt is always big, is big. So that's another struggle. I get so much rare, harsh comments about my butt. I'm like, wow, and people are paying top dollar to go to these doctors in other countries to get butt implants and all of that. And I'm like, really? And here I'm trying to get rid of mine. Shoots, I'll go to a doctor and say, look, if you want to suck all the fat out of my butt, you sure enough can, because I'm tired of carrying it. I've been carrying this butt all my life. So I'll be happy to donate it to whomever that wants it. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I'm wondering, like, after they get those implants in their butts, or, fat injections or whatever, I'm like, what are you going to do when you get old? That's the thing I think about. What are you going to do when you get old? Because, see, here's number 13 of the fat girl struggle. I don't know if it happened to you all, but it sure enough has happened to me. Yes, beauty does come in all sizes. You are absolutely right, Miss T. And you know what? I always said to myself, I remember looking at my mother and I was like, oh my gosh, she got old. When you get old, your body just drops. Hey, Neon, your body just drops. So, you've got to wear them good support bras to keep your girls up, because they're going to be hanging down south. Hey, Neon, how are you? Woo, are you on winter break yet? Because I'm enjoying mine, because school starts January the 10th. So people don't understand what a person's disability is. You just don't. And here's Fat Girl Struggle, talking about myself, number 14. These feet of mine, I used to could just go in any store and get me a size 10 and be comfortable. Now I can't do that anymore. My feet has to be, the shoe has to be really, really comfortable. It has to be bendable. It has to be like I'm standing on air in order for me to walk. Now, one thing I will give credit to. Oh, you're not on winter break until the 18th? Oh, you still got 2 more days? Oh my gosh, girl. And I'm 52. I'm thanking God for this break that I'm on, because I know January the 10th is going to come real soon. And I know them classes that I am going to be taking. I don't know if I'm going to be on YouTube, y'all. But anywho, I have to get sturdy shoes to walk. Now, I can walk in some Converses. I can walk in some Vans. I can walk in Vans all day. They are very, very comfortable. But good God Almighty, don't let me put on some other kind of shoes, because you know what I'm going to do? I do not care. I'm going to take them shoes off, and I got socks on. I'm going to walk with my socks on. I do not care, because that's going to get me to where I have to go. So it's so many struggles. So many, just like I said, it's so many things that are behind the scene. Oh, you like Nike shoes? See, I'm not sure if I'm really a fan of Nike or not. Oh my gosh, I have all of these. I'll have to come back to that. But it is just like, they just don't know. It's so many. Oh, Here's another struggle. I forgot all about this one. Okay, y'all. This is my struggle. Y'all see this? This is my struggle. Right here. This is the struggle. And this is the struggle. Right here. It is so hard for me to find shirts. Yes, it is so hard for me to find shirts that can cover these arms. That's why I'm always wearing like tank tops and things like that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ben, for telling me I'm so hot. Thank you. Hey. Hey. So, with that being said, it is a struggle. And it's on both sides. I was like, oh, it's a struggle trying to find shirts. And I used to wear just my size shirts, but I can't even wear them anymore. I don't like them. They just remind me of older granny shirts. And here I'm trying to live this fab life. I'm trying to turn from looking like that into Miss Glam. I found the right foundation for my skin. I just don't feel like the need to make my face up if I'm not going anywhere. I just think that's a waste of makeup. It's a waste of time for me to put on clothes. So that's why I always have on a tank top, because I like for my arms to be free. I don't like stuff to be all tight and things like that. I can't deal with stuff like that. So that's another struggle. Another struggle for me is my thighs. They're making it, because when I walk left, right, they're rubbing each other and telling each other, we can do it, we've got this, we're going to get you to where you're going to go. That's why I don't wear jeans, because I feel like when I see young, smaller people put jeans on, I think they look really, really cute and pretty in them. But me as a person, Yes, I wear my tank tops too, Miss T. Yes, I do. I wear my tank tops. I do not care. And my kids be like, Mom, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to find turtlenecks. And turtlenecks that's going to come all the way down and not rise back up. I don't like that. That's another struggle that I have. And it's really, really sad. Let the shirts stay down where you put them at. I mean, I made this cute video for my my intro that should be coming soon, but I had to delete them videos because I am such a hard critic on myself. I'm such a critic on myself. I'm very hard with it. Y'all, I can sit there all day till I'm blue in the face and tell myself I am pretty, I am gorgeous, I am wonderfully made. I am beautiful. I am gorgeous. I am wonderfully made. I can tell myself that all day long till I turn blue in the face, okay? But when I put certain things on, I know certain things is not for me. Hey, Jewel, certain things are not for me. And everything is not for everybody. So I know what works for me and what don't work for me. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I be like, it will depress me so bad that I can't see the beauty within myself, because when I've just been so scarred as a child of always being called fat, ugly. I was bullied. You might as well say I'm bullied my entire life. I am 51 years old. And I still go to the store. Little kids still laugh at me. They talk about me. They stare at me. So, and when they say mean things to me, I speak up for myself to them little kids. I stop letting them talk about me. Because guess what? I am a human being just like everybody else. And nobody deserves to be disrespected. No one deserves to be bullied. The bullying has to stop. People fail to realize the one thing that I can say about myself is, yes, I am fat. I know I am. JC Penney's, I found some stuff there and I'm picky. Yes, I'm 5'2" and I weigh 150 and I think the same way about myself. Yes, I'm 5'4". 5'4". And then another thing with the jeans. I remember I went in Lane Bryant to get some jeans. Y'all, them things felt like I was wearing a trunk. It felt like I was pulling an elephant in them jeans because the material was so heavy. I put them things right back. I told my kids, I can't do this. This is not me. Give me my leggings every day. I am fine with them. I am fine and comfortable with them. I'm not going to go out here with no mini skirt on as a plus size woman. It's not attractive, you all. It's not, and you need to stop it. Because people are talking about you. They're sitting there saying, they'll say anything over the computer, older, that looks cute. But then when they get off that, oh, she looks a hot mess. She knows she is not supposed to have that on. She knows this, that, and the other. I'm telling you, just because they make it in our size does not mean it's for us. Yes, that's what I wear all day. When I'm going out somewhere, I don't care how cold it is. I'll put my Nike hoodie on and keep on moving. I don't even own a coat. I do not own a coat because it's just like claustrophobic. Yes, those are things that you're supposed to lounge around and in the house. Y'all, this is another struggle. For me, this is just for me. I wonder, why do people put on clothes to be in the house? Y'all, people actually get dressed, put on jeans, tennis shoes, whatever. Not me. I put on one of my house dresses. Understand, some people may still want to, be fashionable and keep up with the trends. And I don't even think they even make thigh-high boots in my size. And if they did, I still would not buy them. Because I know I'm not going to be comfortable because I'm claustrophobic. I don't like to be closed in. Thank you so much. Thank you for telling me that I'm so beautiful. Thank you. Yes, I hear that all the time. And I thank people, but I don't see it. I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't see it. Oh, okay. You sub pickers? Yes. Let's sub one another. Hey, Patricia. I was just sitting here talking about my flaws and big girl struggles and the struggles with being disabled because people don't understand when you are disabled. And I finally had to come to terms with it myself. To tell myself, I had to sit in the mirror and tell myself, I am beautiful, I am wonderfully made, and yes, I live with a disability. I have a disability that I have to live with for the rest of my life. So if I'm going to sit here and cry about it and stay in the bed, then you know what? That's what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to be just existing. And you all, I'm here to tell you this is number 15. I haven't lived. I have just started living. I was just existing. I was just here existing. But now I can say I am living, and yes, I am living with a disability. Yes, I'm glad. See, I told you, my page is out here to reach somebody. I'm glad that you were able to understand what I'm saying because people do not understand when you're living with a disability. I want to work out and stand up and do all of the things that people be doing, but I can't do it, y'all. My knees will not let me. My legs will not let me. Even though I have lost weight, it's still not, it seems like it's getting worse. But you know what? I just do what I have to do. I keep pushing. That's how hashtag 1 pound at a time came about. It's about reaching out to people who are struggling because it is a struggle, you all. It's a struggle to live with a disability every single day. And I just wonder to myself about people who have multiple sclerosis, people who have Lou Gehrig's disease, people who have cancer, people who are bound to a wheelchair, people who have to have a nurse come to be with them 24 hours of the day, people who cannot talk. And here, here's me, and I'm complaining because I'm saying that I'm ugly, girl, I better count my blessings. And I do count my blessings. Don't think that I don't. I do. Because when I see somebody, I'm always like, Lord, please touch them in the name of Jesus. I always say it because you know what? That could be me. That could be you. People just don't understand the struggles behind a disability. They don't know. And the only way they're going to know about it if you talk about it and if you tell them. So people can stop talking. People can stop whispering. You know, it's a disability. We all have something that we don't like about it. Girl, and I can understand. I just froze, y'all. I don't know what was happening. But people do not understand how it is so hard for people with a disability to just get up, and I have to psych myself up every single day. Every day I have to psych myself up. And you know what? I have to psych myself up and say, I got to do this today. I got to do that today. I got to take a shower. Well, I take a shower every day. But I have to take a shower today. So then after I take the shower, it's going to take me another 30 minutes to dry off, put my lotion on. Then I got to think in my mind, oh, I said I was going to wear this today. Then I always have to have an outfit number 2 just in case outfit number 1 doesn't work. Oh my gosh, I have to walk to that mirror. Y'all don't know, it is a struggle for me every day. Yes, I'm 51 and I never had to take medication a day in my life other than vitamins. Y'all, now I'm on medication. I was like, oh my gosh, I remember when I would go to people's houses and I would see that medications all over the counter. I was like, oh Lord, thank you that I don't take medication. But Lord, touch and heal them in the name of Jesus. Let me tell y'all, now I take medication every single day. And let me not take it. I remember I didn't take my gabapentin for a couple of days. Y'all, I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. But I realized, I was like, the Lord told me you didn't take your medication. I had to go and take it instantly, y'all. Woo, you just don't know. Right, I take that, and I never thought, and I'm going to speak on this. I'm going to speak on this right here because this is about flaws and the struggles of a fat person. And I'm going to change the directions to also disabilities and people with medication. I have to take medicine to keep my mind right now. My mind will have me in all kind of panic attacks, all kind of anxiety attacks. Y'all, I can have an anxiety attack just driving down the street. I remember, and this is the honest to God truth. Let me take a swallow because I got to tell y'all the story real quick. Y'all, thank you for praying for me, Neon, because I was on the phone, y'all, talking to It's My Life. She's like one of the first people that reached out to me, and me and her just be talking all the time, and I consider her my best friend because I can tell her anything. And you know what she'll do? She's not going to judge me. She's going to try to help me get through this problem. She's going to try to help me get through this situation. You know, and I love her for that. She didn't even know. I was riding down the street one day, just riding. I was listening to my music and talking to her. And y'all, instantly, when I said like that, I can't even snap my fingers. But like that, your anxiety attack just immediately came upon me. I don't know where it came from. I was just talking to her and we was having our conversation and I was driving and I was like, oh my gosh, I was trying to fight it so that I didn't have to let it out. So see, you just don't know what goes behind the scenes of a person. A person carries so many, we wear so many coats. So many. And like I tell y'all, a lot of my coats have been taken off because they was just wearing me down. But thank God, I thank God that He has brought me through. He has brought me through many a storms. So many of them coats, I just took them off. And I threw them in the sea of forgetfulness. If I could light them things up and burn them, I would have. But let me tell you, they are gone. I still got some coats on, you all. I'm not perfect by a long shot, I'm not. But I can tell you, I'm not what I used to be. I am not what I used to be. I thank God for hashtag 1 pound at a time. I was talking to my other best friend. We've been friends forever. We've been friends since our kids were babies. And our kids are now grown up. I can go to her with things too. And talk to her about things too. And let me tell you, she was like, I have never seen you this happy before in my entire life. As long as we have been friends, she did not. Neon, I love you, boss lady. I gotta go to sleep. These hours are kicking my butt. Girl, get your sleep. Get your sleep on, because, girl, you are saving lives. God is blessed, girl. I'm telling you, I thank God for the doctors and nurses. Yes. Yes. And you know, you know what? The trolls come in and they talk about us. They say bad things about us. But you know what? I've just learned they don't know the struggle. They do not know the struggle. They don't know. So they hide behind the camera. They tell people that they are this person and they are that person, and they're not. They're just trolls. So you know what? You have to ignore those trolls, because that's what I do. I just ignore them. Because I know when you put your life out here on YouTube and on this platform that you're on, you just don't know who you are blessing, who you are helping get through a situation. You just don't know. Somebody may needed to hear this, and I'm glad that I was able to tell them. The struggles are real. Oh my gosh, they are so real. You just don't know it. And I'm here to tell y'all, I struggle every single day. I haven't even been downstairs yet. I haven't. I took my shower, I got dressed, and I haven't even been downstairs. It's 11:34. I should have gone downstairs by now. I should have gone to this place that I needed to go yesterday, the day before, and the day before. But I need to get my behind out here and go. But I'm a procrastinator. I am definitely a procrastinator. My tags are about to expire. Do you think that that's a hint that I need to get to this build? Nope. Because I am a procrastinator. But I'm going to go. If I don't make it out there today, I will definitely make it there tomorrow. Yes, they do. Yes, trolls do give you more views. Yes, they do. And you know, I be looking at my analytics. I just started looking at them like the other day, and I was like, I'm not even going to let them little red dots discourage me. I'm not. Because you know what? I'm just one person. I am Boss Lady Lexi, who lives with a disability. I am Boss Lady Lexi, who sometimes be doing live videos having all kinds of anxiety and things going on, and no one would never know. I am Boss Lady Lexi, who smiles behind the pain. So you know what? If the views don't come, they just don't come. That's why I say, in order to get things out, in order to get things out there into the universe, it's only one thing you have to do, and that's share. That is share. All you have to do is share the video. That's it. You don't even have to leave a comment. You don't have to do anything. Just share. That's all you have to do. And trust me, I share a lot of people's videos, because I know if it has touched me, I know that it can touch somebody else. You know, so just share the videos. That's all. I'm not going to sit here and cry. I've been looking at this boy's video one day, and I was like, why is he always crying? Thank you so much, Miss T. You are so wonderful. I am so glad that I subbed your page. I think I subbed your page yesterday, because I was like, I have got to sub her. Yes, I'm going to when I go downstairs, I'm going to come back and share and look through your Facebook. I mean, listen to me, Facebook. Look through your videos, because you have a story to tell, just like I have a story to tell. And sometimes somebody else's story can touch someone else. Hey, Jason. I should just make videos. Let me see what he said. Hold on, y'all. I gotta see what Jason just said, because I missed it. I missed what he said. Y'all, I be so slow sometimes.
There's one ingredient put into every ounce of Borden cheese before any other. It's the ingredient
Oh, you're saying that we should not make videos. Jason, where did you get that from? Why should girls just stay in the kitchen? Now, that's something that I will not do. I do not feel as though that, you know, women should just, that's a very broad statement that you made, and a sad one, because we women are not just made to just stay in the kitchen and cook for a man. I think you've lost it, Jason. Yes, thank you, Pickers, for deleting that. He has lost his mind. See, that's what I say about trolls. They just come in and say what they want to say, and they leave. But no, women are not made to just stay in the kitchen and cook for a man. No, 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 no. That's not me. That is definitely not me. I feel as though when God put a man and a woman together, God put that woman as a helpmate to help that man. When that man can't do something, that woman is there to support and help him. That's what a marriage is all about. It's not about, oh, I'm marrying her because she's sexy. I'm marrying her because she's cute. I'm marrying her because she got $1 billion. No, it's not about all of that. It's not. And see, that's why the divorce rate is so high. Because when God puts two together, no man can come between that. They're going to try, but they can't, because it's a God thing. And like I said, when God put man on earth, he put the woman there to help the man in the marriage. I am a strong believer in that. I'm a strong believer that man is supposed to get his butt up every day and go to work. Yes, and I believe a woman can work too, but that woman doesn't have to work as hard as that man does, because that's what he is supposed to do. That's his character. That is what this is me talking. That's what he is supposed to do. And yes, I do believe in cooking for my husband when I have one. Yes, Patricia, girl. First I was like, that's why I was like, no, I got to go back and read what he said, because that was just absolute craziness. Thank you, Pickers, for blocking him. Thank you so much, because that was absolutely crazy. Good gracious. But that's okay. It was a view. It was a view. So people just don't know. That's all I want to say, is people do not know what goes on behind the scenes when it comes to people with, such as myself. I do a lot. I wash clothes. I fold the clothes. Alexis brings them upstairs. I wash the dishes. Alexis puts them away. I keep my bathroom clean. I put my clothes away. I vacuum my floor. Alexis does whatever in her bathroom. She's supposed to clean that. She's supposed to keep her room tidy. That third bedroom really doesn't have too much in there. It's just the boxes that I've packed up so that I can get them out my room. But I need to take them to a shelter, because I haven't gotten rid of those extra large clothes yet. And I have to get them out of here. I really do. But I can't lift them. So I was thinking of just putting them in trash bags and letting them roll down the steps. But then I don't want them to clutter up the living room. So the next time I come to Baltimore, I definitely will. But we as women work equally hard in and out of our house. Yes, we do. We do a lot. We keep our houses clean. We go and buy the groceries. We cook. We do a lot. We make sure those kids get up in the morning. We make sure they go to school. The husband is going to work. We pack his lunch. We do a lot. Thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. I'm going to cut this right here, because I could just go on and on and on. But I am going to end this right here. Yes, Patricia, I hope everyone has a nice day too. And I'm going to leave the links down. Let me do this right now while I'm on here. I'm going to leave the links down here to my group right now on Facebook, if you would like to join and enter into this contest. to win one of the t-shirts that it's a black 3X shirt that has a little teeny hole in it, and I believe that that came from the manufacturer because I didn't do it. So I'm not going to throw the shirt away. I'd rather give it away to someone so that they can support and rock hashtag 1 pound at a time. So I'm just going to go right here now and leave these in the description box. Oh, here I go talking again. Okay, let me leave the other link because there is two. Come on, come on. We need this one. This one is to join the group. Okay, and I do thank and appreciate you all for tuning in today. It has been great conversation. God is so good. He's still blessing people. Okay, I've just put them in there. Okay, life to the T. I just put them down in the description box. So you can go ahead and follow me on both of those channels. And the last one that I put in, that's to be into the group where the contest is for someone to win. Let me just show this shirt one more time because I don't think I showed it over here. It is a 3X V-neck. Hashtag 1 pound at a time t-shirt. And here's the symbol. It's in glitter. And like I said, it does have a small hole here in the back of the shirt. Right where my finger is. There is a little hole that someone who is a seamstress can probably just sew it and stitch it up with some black thread. I am giving it away. I would never sell anything that is defective. I would rather just give it away. Rather than to throw it in the trash, I'd rather give it away. So if you enter that contest over there, the contest winner will be if you name a color. This is it's not any normal color that you would think of, but it is a color that I have chosen, and the winner will receive that shirt hopefully by Saturday. If the winner calls out a name today, you never know. So I thank you all, and again, I am your girl, Boss Lady Lexi. I am signing out, and I am hashtag 1 pound at a time. I thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody. I go through this every day.